And with that, welcome back to Lonely Roads. It got its part 5 update for me currently yesterday, and yeah, well, I guess we're just going to get right back into it. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, then the story should continue after doing a, continuing a day. So yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Okay. Oh, sorry, were we in your way? I will be going now. I'm really sorry that we bothered you. Let's go, Fracture. Hey, you weren't bothering us at all. We just haven't seen you around Treasure Town and wanted to say hi, that is all. We are Riolu and Shinx of Team Rayaza. Ah, I see. Well, I'm so sorry, but we're not all that interesting. My name is Farfetched, and this is Fracture, he's my protector. Nice to meet you. Fracture doesn't really like to talk all that much. He's a real nice one, you get to know him though. I see, and you protect Farfetched, Fracture? Yes, he's the best protector anyone could ever ask for. He's a trusted friend as well. Okay. Anyway, what do you two do around here? Are you an exploration team? Oh no, we're nothing like that. I'm actually a journalist. A journalist? Yes, I write for the Treasure Times. Have you heard of it? It's a newspaper for residents of Treasure Town. They tend to like what I write. Ah, right. I think it exists now. I've heard of it. That's where all the important stuff going on in Treasure Town gets known. But then you suddenly published that you're ending the paper and leaving town. I did write that, didn't I? That was something that I needed to do. I had to leave town and I didn't know if I was ever coming back. Please forgive me. I'm really sorry that upset you. Oh, no, it didn't upset me at all. I was just curious why it stopped so suddenly. Why did you have to leave so suddenly, if you don't mind me asking? I'd rather not get into it. It's personal. I had to go visit someone, that's all. Ah, I understand. So, now that you're back, is the Treasure Times coming back? Yes it is. I just finished the newest issue. Well, if it makes you feel better, I enjoyed reading it and I'm glad it's back. I'm sure everyone else feels the same. Thank you. I don't know how often we'll meet, but make sure to talk to Fracture to buy the latest issue. If you're interested, I mean. We will for sure. I'm excited to see what you've written. I'm sure it's great, Farfetched. Ah, thank you. After you buy an issue, you can read them by sitting on one of the benches around Treasure Town. See you. Alright. Appears like that we're gonna read newspapers before we actually do the job. Never mind then. And that is not the right cutscene, I think. Wait. Yeah, no, that's I thought I could buy a newspaper, man. Alright, the next morning. Let's see. It's actually 2 days later. After the first one, nothing happened, so, let's just hope something happens now. Besides the morning breathing. Ah, indeed, it does. Oh, you do, come into the Guildmaster's chambers. We have a mission for you. It's a little different than what you may be used to. Please come in. An important mission. Well, I don't know if we should be excited or not. Please listen closely. This is important. It involves Zoroa. Oh, have we found out where she is? Not exactly, but we've had an unexpected development. A Pokemon who claims to know all about Zoroa came into Treasure Town last night and demanded to speak with the guild. Officer Magnezone is holding her at the local jail right now until we know what to do with her. Huh? How did that happen? Did this Pokemon just ask to be arrested or something? Actually, yes. There's one problem, however. She's refusing to provide any information aside from her name. Her name is Zoroa, and she's demanding to speak with someone in particular. Yeah, and who's that? You. Me? Shinx, do you know anyone named Zorua? No way, I have no idea who that is. Well, there's something else as well. She had this on her when she was arrested. That's... Apparently she had this on her and gave it to the officers to give to the guild. She said that you would know what this is. It's really beat up, but I think we should go talk to Zorua. Well, that was why we called you in. We are asking you to go talk to Zorua and see what she has to say. Officer Magnuson's friends are already waiting for you outside for you two. They will bring you to where our friend is being held. Honestly, Guildmaster, is there anyone that is not a friend to you? Any questions? So many. Alright, let him in. Well, here we are. Time to meet the Zorua and that the guild is suspicious about. So, I see Zoroa taught you two nothing. As guests, you're supposed to introduce yourselves to your hosts when you walk into their home. And this cell is my home for the time being, I suppose. Hi? I'm Riolu and this is... I didn't ask for you. Huh? I asked for Shinx, not you. Please leave. We're Team Rayaza. Anything that involves Shinx involves me too. Whatever. I'll allow the tag-along to stay. Allow? You aren't exactly the boss of this place, you know? Well, I'm Zorua, but I suppose the guards already told you much. Yeah, and the guild wanted us to ask you some questions. Fine. So, what do you want to know? Let's start with, who are you? So, who are you? You look a lot like Zoroa. Well, I would hope so. She's my mom. Well, what? You're Zoroark's daughter? Well, that's right. So you were involved in kidnapping Vulpix, weren't you? How could you involve her in all this? Well, think what you want, but that's not how it happened. If you want to get all angry at me, that's your business. I learned a long time that Pokemon tend to believe what they want to believe, not what's real. So, if you were her daughter, then were you there when we thought Zoroark? Well, of course I was. I saw the whole thing. Your partner was about to meet his end, but you jumped in the way to save him. That really surprised me. I did what? You don't remember? You must have took a harder hit than I thought. Shinx, did I really do that? Well, it doesn't matter in the end. You two weren't able to beat her, and I was really hoping you would. You were? What do you mean by that? I don't like repeating myself. I said that I wanted you two to come in and defeat her. Don't you two remember the letter that I sent? That's how you guys found our little hideout, right? That letter... Ah, hold on, Shinx. We don't have any idea whether this letter is genuine or not. It looks different from the ransom letter we received. We don't even know who sent it. It's far too dangerous to go to allow you to go. It's this letter. You really thought that my mom wrote that? How stupid would that be? She already had the prisoner locked away. She didn't need to do anything like that. She knew that if she took Vulpix and then Shinx would do whatever it took to guarantee her safety. It was business. Although, I'm sure there were some pleasure involved too, knowing her. Don't you talk about Vulpix like she's some object. Whatever. But why? Why did you want us to meet Zoroa? I figured you two would be working together. Well, that doesn't concern you. Okay. What were you doing? There were reports of a shady character poking around Treasure Town. That would probably be me. So, what were you doing around here? Well, looking for you, obviously. For me? You? As if I was looking for Shinx. Hey, I can handle myself too, you know? Sure. Anyway, I drew too much attention to myself, so I decided that the best thing to do was to turn myself in. At least, I'm not, I'm hidden here. Hidden? Are you trying to hide from someone? Okay, we have the exchange. So, how did you even get Vulpix? Well, I'm not really sure, to be honest. She hired some crooks to go do the dirty work, that much I know. They brought her right to the hideout and she stayed locked up until I broke her out. Wait. You helped Vulpix escape? Helped? Well, I did a lot more than that. I waltzed right into where she was being held and led her all the way back to Treasure Town. You're lying. She didn't tell me anything like that. Yeah, she didn't mention you at all. Oh, please. I thought you two were supposed to be smart. You two got your tails handed to you by your mom. Don't you remember what she has the ability to do? There's no way I could forget. I can do the same as her. I can cast illusions as well. I've actually been practicing, see? And I don't think Shinx want to revisit that, so we'll take your word for that. Oh, okay. Anyway, I had to pick someone that I knew Vulpix would trust immediately, so someone like Shinx. So I took the likeness of Shinx and gained her trust immediately. After that, I just had to guide her home. Wait, I remember, Vulpix just came to Shapido Bluff out of nowhere, but there was someone else with her. Oh, you saw that? I was hoping you didn't notice me. But yeah, that's how it happened. You gave me a real shock when I saw you there. But why? Why did you guide Vulpix back to Treasure Town? Mom has really bad tunnel vision. Tunnel vision? When something catches her attention, there's nothing that can stop her. She will chase whatever she wants relentlessly. As you saw, she wants the time gears and the relic fragments. Vulpix was a means to the end. And my memento. Yes, she wanted that more than anything because it leads to the relic fragment. Once she got it, the Vulpix became expandable. Expendable? Well, nothing will distract her when she chases what she wants. She didn't care about Vulpix at all once she had the map to the relic fragment. I'm sure that if enough time were to pass while Vulpix was still there, she would have surely, well, probably starved to death. Anyway, someone had to get her out, or else she would have been left to a slow and excruciating end. And you two failed. So, the responsibility fell to me. Vulpix, how could Zoroa be so cruel? Well, I didn't want to see anyone else get hurt, so when I realized what was gonna happen, I did what I had to do. Anyone else? She's heard plenty already. Man. How did you get my memento? It's practically ruined. How did that happen? Well, Zoroa wanted the map that was in there, nothing else. She ripped out what she wanted and tossed the book aside like some piece of litter. I have no idea if there's anything still salvageable in there, but that's all I could do. I'm sorry. How did you get it from her? Well, trash is easy to obtain. I just waited until she wasn't looking and nabbed it. Even though it's in a really rough shape, I was sure that Shinx would still want it. Or if not, it at least got... Okay, auto-skipping text box. Anyway, I'm done answering questions. Now it's my turn. Well, hold on, we're the one that's supposed to be asking the questions here. Well, that's cute. Too bad I don't care. I need your help. I want you to help me take down Zorua. You want us to do what? Take down your own mother? She needs to be stopped at all costs. If she takes all the time gears. And she finds her way to the hidden land. Listen, it's gonna be lights out for you guys and all other Pokemon if she isn't stopped. You saw how powerful she already is, right? I can't imagine how she'll get if she actually wins that day. Well, I don't trust you for a second. You're just gonna lead us into a trap again. Okay, I understand that I don't really have much of a leg to stand on, but I'm telling you that you need to trust me. If we were to trust you, what would you want us to do first, hypothetically? I'm sure you realize that if she were to take the time gear, then it would be game over for everyone in Treasure Town. I don't know where the time gear is on this continent, so I suggest you find out. I don't know what to think, but you're right. If Zoroa were to get her hands, and hey, time's up. Visiting hours are over. It's time to say goodbye. I guess that did. Think about what I said. She already has a few time gears. I need your help to make sure she doesn't get any more. I'd help, but, you know, all locked up in here. I don't really know what to make of this. I don't think Shinx does either. But you'd have to forgive us for not exactly trusting everything you say. Shinx, I will think about it. I understand. Let's go, Shinx. We should talk to the guild. Yeah. Wait, one more thing. Can you guys sneak me an apple soon? The food here stinks. Oh man, prison food. I see. That is extremely concerning. I can't imagine what Zoroa would want to do with all those time gears. And for her to lure you to Nocturnal Vale as well. Well, she's not telling us everything, but what do we know? What we do know is whether the... Wait, what? English? What we do know is wherever the time gear is around, it's in danger. Man, English is hard. You know, I keep hearing all this talk about the time gear that's supposedly around here. But where even is it? That's true, we don't even know where it is. That is a closely guarded secret, I'm afraid. Even I am not privy to that information. Only the guardians of the time gear know where it is housed. Guardians? There's guardians? Yeah, the lake friends. Lake friends. You sure do have a lot of friends, Guildmaster. Anyway, we don't know exactly what Zoroa is planning with the time gears, but she must be stopped at all costs. I shudder to think of what would happen if all the time gears were stolen. Every time gear. I can't imagine the whole world being like Pokemon Square. Yes, I'm very sorry, Ryolu, but without a time gear, we can't do anything about Pokemon Square. For now, we just have to hope that the time gear remains hidden until we can find Zoroark. That's a time gear. However, we have a plan. We may not know where the time gear is, but we know someone who does. Oh no, not Torkoal again. Why not? The hot spring was really relaxing. Nah, there will be no visits to the hot spring. The guild actually has a relationship with the one such guardian of the time gear. We do? The expedition, that was so fun. Alright, Uxie. Expedition? Quite right, long before you two arrived, the guild went on an expedition far away from Treasure Town. I think I vaguely remember it was really quiet around Treasure Town for a while. Ah yes, I'd forgotten that you've lived in Treasure Town for some time, Shinx. During the expedition, we actually stumbled upon the territory of one of the guardians of the time gear, Uxie. Uxie? So you just stumbled upon one of the guardians by accident? That's right. The guild will be sending a team to go speak with the Uxie to warn about Zoroark's intentions. But you should not concern yourself with that. We will send one of our high-ranked teams out to warn Uxie. For now, just keep focusing on your training. Even though you would have been promoted by now under normal circumstances. Shame that it had to be pushed back. Yeah, I understand. We need to make sure that the time gears stay safe before anything. Shinx, let's keep doing our best. Yeah. So, Shinx, you wanted to speak with me? Yeah, I did. Do you think that maybe we could be the team to warn Uxie? You want to go? For what reason? Well, obviously the time gears mean a lot to Ryolu because what happened in Pokemon Square. I'm sure he feels really hopeless about the whole thing, so I was hoping we could go instead of another team. And I want to ask Uxie something. Uxie? Something I was thinking about. Probably nothing is going to come of it, but I just want to confirm, if that makes sense. I see. Very well, I will speak to the guildmaster. You'll talk with him? Personally, I don't think you should get your hopes up. This is obviously a very important mission and a more experienced team should be handling it. But you have my word that I will at least ask the guildmaster. If he allows it, I will personally assign you to the mission tomorrow after roll call. Thank you. Really, thanks. Chapter 11, Dreams and Machinations? Anyway, the next morning. Alright, looks like we're gonna get, our job. Ah, you two, let me give you an assignment for today. Please come into the Guildmaster's chambers for a moment. We have something important that we would like you to do. Huh. Wonder what this is about. We have a mission for you two. A mission? That's right, we want you to go and warn Uxie about Zoroa. We're going to fight Uxie? Indeed, I spoke with the Guildmaster and he thinks that you two would be more than capable of completing this mission. Given the fact that we know Zoroa is after the time gears and knows the location of the relic fragments, success is pivotal. We don't really know what she is planning, but we can't let her succeed in taking the rest of the time gears. Yeah, Zorua said that she expects Zoroa to go after our time gear soon. Precisely, which is why we want to let Uxie know immediately. To get to Uxie, you need to travel east to Foggy Forest. Through the fog, you will find Steam Cave. That is where Uxie resides. Understood? We got it. One more thing, you'll need this to find Uxie. Ah, Groudon's heart. What is that? That is the Drought-stone. Foggy Forest lives up to its name. It is impossible to find your way through the fog without the Drought-stone. Before we returned to the guild after the expedition, Uxie said he was gonna put in some new fun stuff around Steam Cave. Well, Uxie created the entire blanket of fog that covers that region. The Drought-stone was given to the guild just in case we need to get in touch with Uxie about anything. Wow, Uxie can do that? Has the guild needed to use it yet? Never. And we had hoped that we would never need to, but we must warn Uxie of Zoroark's sinister plans, so must use it. Deep inside of Foggy Forest, Uxie told us that there exists a massive statue of a Pokemon. That Pokemon's name is Groudon, a Pokemon known for creating land masses and expanding continents with immense power. Using the Drought-stone on the statue will reveal the path to Steam Cave. Groudon? Please don't tell me we have to fight anyone that's strong during this mission. I wouldn't want to fight a Pokemon like that. Don't worry, it's just a statue according to Uxie. Just find the statue and continue on to Steam Cave. Understood? You got it. And we received the Drought-stone. Let's do our best, Shinx. Yep, I'm ready for this one. Shinx, full of enthusiasm. Alright. Okay, this has changed. It's really quiet around here today. No one's really around. I wonder if there's something going on in Treasure Town. I assume so. Let's see if we can finally buy newspapers. Okay, these two are still standing here. And they apparently still have the same dialogue. Which we already gone over earlier. So let's see. And it's still loading in farfetched weirdly. I want to see if it just... Yeah, it still resets to this thing. I'm not so sure if that is supposed to be this way, actually. Anyway, by golly, I'm not that she'll run out. And hopefully it's something on sale. I know my family back home would love a souvenir. Oh, Beautyfly. I'm so excited. We're really going to get our own genuine Beautyfly scarf. We have enough for one, I think. Right, C-Dot? We should be alright. I'm not sure if she has anything that would fit me, though. Hey, no cutting in line. I've been waiting all day to see what Beautyfly has. Sorry about that. Thanks, Beautyfly. I'll be honest, I don't know much about fashion or any of this stuff. But as long as it works, that's good enough for me. Oh, hello, rookies. As you can see, my label has recently exploded in popularity. I knew the simpletons in this heap of a town would eventually come around to appreciate my work. That's great to hear and all, but why are you so snooty towards this town? I think it's pretty nice around here. Because I'm an artist, a prodigy, the definition of style, fashion and extravagance. I'm a living idol. And you are telling me that there is no store here that stocks my work? I have to peddle my work myself? Pokemon should be falling over themselves to stock my masterpieces. This town has no idea of what it's been missing. Oh, she can still fly with an ego like that weighing her down is nothing short of a miracle. Call it ego if you wish, but I prefer to call it self-awareness. I know who I am and what I can do. Anyway, ignore this line. You rooks are free to view my current collection if you wish. Alright. Okay, yeah, I'm broke. Generally. Let's get back. Right. I'm still mad at that bug for insulting Wormble. That anger's making me hungry. I don't like Beautifly. She said some not nice things about me, but at least some other Pokemon are being helped by her work. Yeah, that's just her style. I don't think she meant to be personally attack you, she's just trying to sell her creations. Alright, I do have like 600 something Poké, that is boarded up. There's a notice posted here, something's written on it. Under new ownership, come back and visit Nidoqueen's Furnishings when we're open for business. See you for our grand opening. Alright. We'll get furniture soon, I guess. Yeah, seems like there's not much else going on here. I didn't expect us to have many allies in this town either. What a welcome surprise. I wonder how valuable this shiny stone is. I certainly didn't expect Team Glee to give us this shiny stone. It's so pretty. I don't want to go exploring, I just want to stare at this beauty all day. It feels good knowing that we made someone stay, doesn't it, Shinx? Did we do that? I don't remember. Okay, no one else is here. Yeah, let's quickly check our storage and just take on a completely fresh bag. Let's see, we're gonna take 2 apples, we're gonna take a few orange berries, 3 or 4, let's go with 3. We're gonna take, know if we're gonna need it, but a sleep in the stun seat and the max elixir. And yeah, I guess that's that. Let's see, what do you have today? And my brother and I were worried about you two. We're happy to see you both back safe and sound. As much as I want to tell them what we found in Pokemon Square, I don't think we should cause a panic. Maybe we should wait until the investigation is finished. Alright, feel free to browse what we have today. We always look forward to your continued patronage. They do have a reviver seed. Okay, I'm gonna quickly take some money out of the bank and actually buy that revival seed. No, I actually have quite a lot of money. Okay. I'm still not quite sure if the newspaper stuff is working correctly. I somehow kind of doubt it, actually. Anyways, let's just throw this quickly into storage. Right, then put our money away and then we should be good to go. And again, I'm somewhat sure that I'm missing something with these two, but it's not really like I can do anything. Also, thank you for your continuing assistance in the capturing of outlaws. Today I would like you to search and apprehend the mischievous. Oh, I can get jobs here. Huh. But what do you think? You want to hear any juicy rumors? Nah, I'm broke. Am I supposed to afford my usual now? My name's Sneasel, I'm an aspiring explorer. I've spent my whole life looking up to legendary explorers like Team AWD. And I'm gonna be like them one day, I know it. That's the team you that you aspire to be like? Of course. The cool but vicious Drapion and the sly and sinister Arbok and of course the legendary Lady Weavile. They're so mysterious yet so controversial, I'm just so smitten by them. That's, I can actually agree with you for once, Ariolu. How anyone can like those crooks is beyond me. You know that recycling sometimes can be a price ticket. Okay, I've said a little English. I've said all that I want to say. Let a sailor think about the old days on his own. Alright, I'm gonna leave you to be. And, yep. Let's continue, I guess. To Foggy Forest. I just hope that if I'm now actually missing some of the newspaper stuff because of some bug or something, that they end up like that. We end up getting a chance to read the stuff that we have missed previously. Well, I assume we can buy the newspaper, which would be the thing that makes sense. Like someone that maybe sold to the old one, like the old stuff for like an increased price or something. I think that would be pretty nice. Gonna be like, I don't know, like a collector's edition or some shit. I don't know. Anyways, we are already on floor number 3 for this dungeon. And so far, we are actually quite good. Also, it did remove Vulpix as our team member. Because originally Vulpix was on my team. But, well, she obviously isn't now anymore. Anyways, stairs. Of course, in the last room on the floor. Alright, faux fear orb. Okay, I can see stairs, and there's actually a pathway connecting these. Right, and even more stairs. Do I want the seat? I want the seat. Let's see, was it worth it? Yep, absolutely. Alright, 4-7. Get another stun seed. We get quite a few stun seeds. That is pretty nice, actually. What do we have here? Warp Orb and Defog Orb. I think... Ooh. Didn't Fog like lower electric damage? Electric attack damage or something? Okay, Swift. Please don't hit me. Okay, I was stupid as fuck. Hell, okay, yeah. Alright, we back on floor number 8. With quite a lot less items, but, you know, it is what it is. Also, Miltanks really have a lot of HP. Although I should probably be using fighting type moves instead of normal type moves. Although, okay, Bullet Punch was wrong. I'm gonna switch places because I'm about to fall asleep. Right? Or not, I guess. No idea why Yawn didn't do the yawning thing. Anyways, floor number 9. Confuser Ray is really annoying. I mean, he has quick attack, he just needs to, well, use it. Thank you. Alright. Let's see, we're already getting hungry. There's another meal tank, but I don't care. Floor 10. Alright, Vital Spirit. That's why yawn didn't work. Wait, didn't Bullet Punch have like... yeah, 2 tile range, right. I remember. Oh, he's stepping around the field, okay. Also great place for that Pinsir to sleep. Should be... yeah. Okay, who'd use Reflect? Yeah, I'm gonna take care of the stat buff first. Okay, just don't hit me again, Hoot. Use light screen. Good, we're good. We're not good. Oh man. Okay, floor 11. You are spamming quick attack. You're being very annoying. Yeah. Yeah. Does this work? Yeah, it does. But it's not very effective, and I'm pretty sure that the Riolu is about to die. I'm not quite sure how to handle this. I mean, this does work. Let's hope it's preventing... yeah, okay, it did prevent it from attacking, that's good. Else I'm pretty sure I would have killed the Riolu. Not Riolu, I mean Shinx. Man. Anyways, 125 on Dunsparce, and I'm starving. Alright. And stairs. And we appear to be through? Yeah. Oh yeah, we had the base of the thing. Anyways, this place is really out of the way. And the fog reminds me of the area around Armaldo's place. That's true, it's pretty similar. We haven't seen Armaldo for some time. I wonder how he's doing. I'm sure he's fine. For now, let's just focus on the mission. Whoa, do you see that, Shinx? Do you think this is the statue that Chatot mentioned? Well, it fits the description, that's for sure. Supposedly, this Drodstone is supposed to insert nicely right inside... I thought it was gonna be something else. Anyways, the way to Steam Cave should then reveal itself. Oh, you see something? Yeah, there's a little hollow spot here. It looks like it's a perfect fit for the stone that Chatot gave us. Well, what are you waiting for? Put it in. Okay, here goes. Riolu placed the stone in the statue's stone chest. What did you do? I didn't do anything, just run! The fog is gone. That actually worked? Whoa, do you see that, Shinx? What is that? That is... well, the lake. Fogbound lake, technically. I think, yeah. It looks incredible. Do you think that Uxie lives there, Shinx? That has to be where we're going. Well, that's some place to live. I think I see a way for us to get to the base of that thing. I bet that's Steam Cave. Let's go, Shinx. We need to go meet Uxie. Yeah, we can do some sightseeing later. Look up ahead. Yeah, that must be Steam Cave. that indeed is Steam Cave. We made it. Steam Cave. I get the feeling that this is going to get really hot in there. Anyway, Uxie should be in there. Let's take a minute to rest and then we should keep moving. Can I leave? No. We can, however, do some stuff. The other thing I'm missing is actually useful seeds, if I'm not mistaken, because let's see. I mean, we have one sleep seed and one pure seed. Yeah, let's just save for now. Alright, and I guess we're ready. Let's go. Steam Cave. Okay. Everybody just kind of missed. Oh, and these are ground types. That's gonna be interesting for Shinx. At least the Slugma isn't. But I think they have Flame Body, if I'm not mistaken, which could... yeah, do exactly that. Yeah, let's just hope we find stairs quickly. Because having physical attack reduced as a physical attacker is kind of bad. So yeah. Anyways, even more stairs. We take that. Cricket tune. Okay, that was just one charge beam for that thing. Alright, floor 5. So far, it's going rather good, actually. That's a Charmander. Thankfully, it missed its scary face, so it didn't get the chance to attack. Of course this one knows Supersonic. Anyways, it's dead before it can cause any real harm. And we continue on to floor number 7. Let's just force palm it, I guess. And then bite it. Alright. And Flame Body didn't hit me. That's nice. Okay. And rule number 8. And we get stairs. Nice. And we even get a revival seed. Alright. Okay, so far my static is actually really good in this dungeon. Okay, ancient power. Wait, is charge beam physical? Wait a minute. No, it's... Since when does Flame Body work on special, when using special moves? I was pretty sure that you would have, that you would need to make physical contact with the Pokemon for the Flame Body ability to activate, but apparently I'm wrong. Yeah, I should probably shove an Oranberry down Shinx's face. Just to be safe. Yeah, he would have died. So, yeah, that's, we're through. At least, kind of, midway point. Although technically, most of the time it's 2/3 points. Anyway, let's continue. Upper Steam Cave. Oranberry and Dragon Claw. I kind of doubt that Oh, I used Force Palm by accident. That anyone in our team currently can learn Dragon Claw now. Unfortunate. But it's a strong-ass move. And you have Rebound. That's a bit annoying. Please just die. Thank you. Also, we're both burning now. Flame Body is definitely a ability, that's for sure. Alright, floor 3. The stone types are technically pretty nice for me. I do have to quickly actually check something, but first we get a new move, which is Shockwave. Even at distance, it never misses. Actually, good question. 4-star power. That is 3-star. That is also 4-star. I don't know. Because the problem is with the low power point moves is they obviously run out quicker. I'm actually gonna hold off on that. I mean, I can't relearn them at Electrovire, right? If not, then oh well. That was not what I wanted to do. Well, and there goes my Reviver Seed. I wanted to step to the left instead of up, but I, for some reason, stepped upwards. So I'm died. In a very, very stupid way. Not really I can do about that. Nothing really I can do about that anymore, though. We get... Well, at least we get one Revive Seed back in return. That's nice. Sword Stance, I'm pretty sure Yoru could learn. But I don't really want to replace any of my current moves for Sword Stance. To be honest, so yeah, no. And floor 5. No idea. You were probably sleeping and I just straight up ran up into your face. Okay, yeah, you deal a lot of damage. I don't like that at all. Same with Charmander. I don't know if the stats were oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I don't know if these stats were adjusted. And there goes my second Reviver Seed. Because, of course, Charmander, of course, is a starter Pokemon. Meaning... Ah, yeah, no. Meaning that it, has boosted stats compared to any other Pokemon that is not a starter. Okay, I'm not... Okay, my movement currently is so incredibly terrible. That's just... Anyways, I can already see the next set of stairs. So, we're good. At least as long as we survive constant break, which we should, yeah. Alright, we through Steam Cave Peak. Oh, this place is far. How long have we been walking? You're not getting cold feet, right? You always wanted to be an explorer and you're complaining about walking too much? You know how much walking I had to do to get to Treasure Town originally? It was way more than this. Oh, please don't tell me I have to fight Groudon now. What was that? Also, shouldn't Uxie know about the guild coming because of the Drought Stone? Anyways, something is... What is that? It looks like the statue. That Pokemon really exists? Chatot didn't warn us of this. Have you come to desecrate this place? Depart now. Wait, we're just here to talk with Uxie. You shall not live to see Uxie. Your story ends here. What? What the? Hey, Vulpix! What are you two doing? Stop being so scared. Vulpix, what are you doing here? How did you get here? Well, I'm part of the team now too. I followed you this whole time. Now quit talking and start fighting. But don't you say any more nonsense about how you don't want to get me hurt. Now is not the time. You dare? That will be the last mistake you'll ever make. I am Groudon and I will not allow anyone to pass. Come and meet your end. Again, Uxie should know that we're coming. Right? We used the Rotstone. So Uxie should be well aware of this. Also, why are you level 16? Anyways, let's see. I'm actually gonna put you to sleep and move into a more favorable position. First off, we're gonna take away this, and then we're gonna take away this and this and this. So she confuses him. Would be pretty cool if you could do that. Thanks. And then we're gonna use you to tail whip him to death. Damn. Okay, it was a crit. Unfortunately, we missed. Okay, yeah, that was that. That was Groudon. We did it. We actually beat Groudon. Ah. Whoa, where did that monster go? Groudon is gone. That was not Groudon. That Groudon was nothing more than an illusion that I conjured. Who was that? Show yourself. As you wish. Allow me to welcome you. I am Uxie, the guardian of Fogbound Lake. Uxie? You're Uxie? Indeed. You three are with the Exploration Guild in Treasure Town, are you not? Whoa, how did you know? The mass of fog that swirls around this place is all my doing. I provided the guild with a Drought just in case they ever needed to speak with me. I had hoped that it would not ever be needed, but it appears as if that hope was misplaced. Wait, if you knew we were with the guild, then why did we have to fight Groudon? Exactly! Why? Oh, please forgive me. Groudon is a relatively new feature, and I do not receive guests very often, as you could imagine. I thought that it would be interesting to see how a few guild recruits could handle that fearsome illusion. Man. Ah, so I saved Riolo and Shinx for nothing? Sadly so. But you did very well, young one. It is rare to see someone your age have such bravery. Your family should be proud of you. Really? You mean that? Regardless, I'm assuming there is something important to discuss, considering the guild sent some explorers to me. Please follow me. It is far more comfortable in sight. The trip up here sure is rough. It's become pretty late. It may be a little difficult to see at night, but... Behold, Fogbound Lake. Wow, it's so pretty! Mr. Uxie, what are those lights out there? It's beautiful, is it not? Those lights are all Pokemon. They're Volbeat and Illumise. They migrate to this lake around this time of year. Volbeat and Illumise? Indeed. Please enjoy the sights as long as you wish. I will. Thank you, Mr. Uxie. Now, you had something you wanted to discuss with me, is that right? Yeah, there's been some bad things happening. I see. I felt something odd, as if something was out of place, and I would explain it. You sensed something? So is it true? You protected the time gear? You could say that. There are two others like me. Their names are Mesprit and Azelf. Together we protect the time gear found on this continent. Two others? So, is the time gear here? It used to be, but as you know, your guild stumbled on this land during one of their expeditions. They actually saw the time gear here, and so we decided to move it to a place no one knows, but I still reside here. The center of the lake is where the time gear rested at one point. We decided to move it for the time being. But please, put your trust in me. I will ensure that our time gear remains safe from villainy. Well, that's good to hear. Well, I guess we're done with our mission. We should head back to the guild. I guess. Yeah, right. Didn't Shinx want to ask something? Anyway, something wrong, Shinx? It's nothing. I'm just not looking forward to the trip back. It's pretty late already. I have no problems with you three spending the night here. You don't? Not at all. Anyone with the Exploration Guild is trustworthy to me. Please just take the Drought Stone with you on your way back. Oh, thanks, Uxie. Yeah, that sounds better. I believe I still have some old bats that the guild had left behind from their expedition. They will likely be quite dusty, but they should be enough for tonight. Is that okay with you, young one? Well, I think she's a little distracted, but I bet she would be happy to spend the night here. She sure loves the sights. It would not be the first time I've seen someone so mesmerized by the view. Let's rest up, Shinx. We'll head back to Treasure Town in the morning. Yeah. Well, chapter 12, Familiar Faces. Looks like they're asleep. Yep, fast asleep. Is there something wrong, Shinx? You were watching us this whole time? That's a little creepy, don't you think? You three are my guests. Your guild has maintained the secret of this place, so I must return the favor by keeping you safe. Especially so, considering the situation you informed me the world finds itself in. Huh, you take this really seriously. Naturally. Now, is there anything bothering you? Do you think I could talk to you somewhere private? So, what did you wish to speak about, Shinx? I was wondering if you could tell me a little more about the time gears. Well, I wanted to know what really happens when a time gear is taken. We saw the aftermath of one being taken in Pokemon Square, but we didn't actually see it happen. Well, if you saw the aftermath, then you already know what happens. Anyone who's in the area when it is taken will be frozen in time as well. So, is the entire continent frozen in time now? Doubtful, although the area where the time gear was located is frozen. Its effect will spread and spread across the continent. The further you were to travel from Pokemon Square, the more likely time is flowing like normal, albeit for now. But until that time gear is returned, all Pokemon that are in peril, soon they will be all frozen in time. That's grim. And that is why my responsibility is so important. Or should I say, it was. As I said, the time gear is no longer here. That was my next question. How did you move the time gear? How we moved it? It's quite difficult, but it can be done. My contemporaries, Azelf and Mesprit, and I have the ability to delay the time gear's effects for a brief period. You can? It is quite exhausting and requires some preparation, but it can be done. That is what we did after your guild stumbled in here. See. Now I have a question for you, Shinx. You do. I have revealed this information to you, and I wish to know what you plan on doing with it. Alright, I suppose I might as well just come out and say it. I was hoping I could take the time gear. Huh. You want the time gear? That's obviously a lot to ask. The thing is, I know how upset Riolu is still on the inside. He's probably kind of feeling the same as I have for all these years. And it's too late for me. I don't think I'm ever going to get back what I've lost. But it's not too late for him, so I want to find a way to give Riolu back everyone that he's lost. I was the one who basically begged the guild to choose us to come warn you about Zoroa. I wanted to meet you. I wanted to meet you and see if there was any way we could borrow the time gear. Do you have any idea what you're asking? Not really. This whole time gear stuff is still very new to me. If it can't be done, then that's just how it is, I guess. But I wanted to come and ask just to be sure. I want to take the time gear, take it to Pokemon Square, and bring everyone back. So, what do you think? Go to sleep, Shinx. Huh? As I said, the time gear is not here. Even if I decided to let you borrow it, I can't provide something I don't have. Although, that does not mean I couldn't get it from its current resting place. You would let me take it? You should get some rest. It is a long way back to Treasure Town, and you will need your strength for tomorrow morning. I'm sure that Chatot is eagerly awaiting for your return. After that, come back to Fogbound Lake. I will give you my final answer at that time. That is all I can do. You know, I don't really say this often, but I like you, Uxie. I'll come back, for sure. Shinx, make sure you take the Drought Stone when you leave in the morning. The fog should begin to form shortly after you remove it from the statue. You got it. Perhaps it can be done. I mean, in theory, if they take the time gear back to Pokemon Square while the free hold its effect in like the grass continent, and then they get everyone out of this like paralyzation zone, but then take the time gear back, probably, maybe, I don't know. The next morning, I got it, the Drought Stone. That Uxie sure is nice, huh? Yeah, he let me watch those lights all night long. Well, we should get going before all the fog starts to roll in. Let's go, team. Sure. Very good. Happy to hear Uxie's doing well. It seems you had a little surprise during the journey as well. Actually, I should say several surprises. I couldn't let my friends go on an important mission without me. I mean, Team Reyasa too. I suppose not. Now that Uxie knows that Zoroa is after the time gear, it should be safe. Now we can focus our attention on locating Zoroa. And Uxie was really nice. He let us spend the night at Fogbound Lake and everything. But this doesn't help us get any closer to Zoroa. Very true, but I suspect that Zoroa still has not told us everything she knows. However, it is quite late and I'm sure you're all exhausted after that long journey. Take this time to rest up. We will revisit this subject tomorrow and see what the best course of action is. Understood. We did great on this mission, team. Here's to another successful one soon. Man. We sure had a crazy few days, huh? Didn't we, Shinx? Yeah. I know you probably feel differently, but I'm glad Vulpix showed up when she did. I don't know if we could have, if we would have beaten Groudon without her. We keep talking about how we were worried. I can't read. You keep talking about how you're worried about her, but I think she's proven she can defend herself. Yeah. Let's rest up and get back at it tomorrow. On the next morning, I think that was the wrong background. Like the day one when it should have been the night one. Anyways, up and at 'em, it's morning. Maybe it was intentional. Who knows? I don't. Yep. Let's see what we have to do today. Good job on warning Uxie. Once we have additional information on Zoroa, we will let you know. Other than continuing to question Zorua, there's not much we can do at the moment. Until then, keep up with your guild work. I guess we're gonna do jobs today. Let me just quickly have a look into Treasure Town actually before we take on jobs. Hey yo, weather. It appears to be rather cloudy. Also, they still stand here. They probably still have the same stuff to say, right? Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with this. Also, farfetched is still popping in. Alright, and then again, let's see. Does this change? No, it does not at all. I think they are broken. Anyways, that also appears to be the same, so, yeah, I guess, we just see us back after doing jobs. Later that night. Where are you heading off to this time? I need to go meet someone. Don't worry, I think I can make it back in time before, before morning. Make sure you do, Shinx. If you miss roll call in the morning, chatter will have a fit. I'll be back, don't worry. Shinx, you've returned. Just as I said I would. So about the time gear. Yes, I spoke with my fellow guardians, and unfortunately we cannot allow you to take it. I figured as much. Thanks for considering it. You didn't let me finish. Huh? We cannot allow you to take the time gear. Without you proving how much you really wish to help Ryoru. Prove? What's that supposed to mean? Removing a time gear is an extremely serious matter. I need to be satisfied that you are the one who can be trusted with it. Luckily, there's a solution to this problem. A solution that is as old as time itself. Fight me, Shinx. We're gonna fight? Indeed. You said you wanted to help Ryoru? Prove it. Plus, you and your friends defeated my Groudon Mirage. Do you know how hard I worked on that? I need to see how strong you are for myself. Well, if it is what it takes, then let's do it. Oh shit. Okay, I do have my items. At least that is something. But I don't have anything that really helps me here. $41. Okay, we get some... Ooh, okay. Special attack boosts are really nice. Okay, another one. And we got it. Was I supposed to lose? I don't know, I'm out of breath. Very impressive, Shinx, I concede. You what? Huh. That's the time gear. But I thought you said that it takes a ton of preparation to remove it. It does, and it did. Wait, so did you... I discussed with the other two guardians of the time gear. We decided that evacuating Pokemon squares are the worthy reason to borrow the time gear. Together we can temporarily halt the negative effects of the time being removed, but it will not last. By temporarily allowing one of us to be paralyzed in time, like you saw in Pokemon Square, the freezing of time will not spread. You mean, one of the other Guardians? Indeed, there are now only 2 Guardians for the time being, including myself. So I asked you to complete this mission with the utmost haste. Not care, haste. I can't read today, man. You know, everyone has really been helping me out lately. I really don't know what I did to deserve all this, and I'm still going to have to ask for a little bit more help from some other Pokemon. But thank you, Uxie. Huh. You what? Are you kidding me? You took a time gear. You have a time gear. Bring that back this instant. Do you have any idea what you've done? I would have never allowed you to see Uxie if I knew this was your plan. Ouch, busted. Guildmaster, say something. This is extremely serious. This puts the entire guild in jeopardy. The time gear. It's so pretty. That's it. That's all you have to say? Yeah, it's so shiny. Why are you getting so worked up, Chattered? I'm sure Shinx had a good reason for taking it. This is just too much. Can you at least give me a chance? Okay, calm down, Chattered. You'll wake up any minute now, I'm sure. Okay, Shinx, I'm listening. What reason could you possibly have for taking a time gear? Well... We good? Yeah, we good. Great. Ryota's not going to say anything. The guild is going to come up with some story about how they needed to send me on an important solo mission or something. Ryota's gonna be partnered up with someone else while I'm gone. He'll find out in the morning. Understood. We should get moving though, the sun will come up shortly. Lead the way. Okay, time to get to work. Ryota, you know the situation, yes? Yep, you needed Shinx to go do something, right? Quite right. It's a private matter, so I ask that you bear with us. For now, we'll pay you with Bidoof until Shinx returns. That's right. Understood, sounds fun. Very good, off you go. Let's go, Bidoof. Several days later. Thanks for escorting me back here, Armaldo. Don't worry about it. This is what I do. You're sure this is gonna work, though? I hope so. Let's go, we're almost there. This Shinx is something else. You've got some students, Junior. Okay, we are once again back in Pokemon Square, in Paralyzed Pokemon Square. I don't think we should go in there, we have to get more important things done, don't you know? I've never usually come this way, you know? Look at me, you think I need to train at all? Besides, I doubt Makuhita would want to train someone like me. You act like you're some sort of monster or something. I mean, technically he's a criminal, but... I never really socialized with any of the residents here. I kinda just bought what I needed, escorted who I had to, and left. Why not? I'm always paranoid people are going to get the wrong idea because of my history. So it's just simpler if I only speak to those who I absolutely have to. That's sad. Just another thing that's followed me since I was first arrested. I don't think I'll ever change. It'll ever change. Alright, we have our Kangaskhan Rock. Right. Gulpin's a good guy. Apparently he's trying to retire soon, though. He mentioned that another link shop was interested in buying him out. Buy him out? Another link shop would take control, although I doubt they'd buy right now. Can't imagine many Pokemon are visiting this town right now. Not a very profitable business currently, I don't think. Let's go fix that, Shinx. Yeah, that is the same text box, dialogue boxes. I don't think anyone knows how many Kecleons there really are. It feels like every town has their own Kecleon market. Must be a pretty big family. I've got my business, though. I feel more comfortable buying from them than some others I was forced to deal with. Forced? I had to buy from some shady characters while I was on the inside. True. Okay. This is the Felicity Bank. I have an account here. I wonder if I'm still collecting interest during this situation. You get interest over time, right? If time is frozen, I don't think you'll get any interest. I figured. Who would have thought it taking a time gear would result in such financial difficulties? So, this is... yeah, those are Riolu's parents. This is the shop that they run, and I've seen Riolu run it from time to time. I've bought plenty of supplies from you. Terrible to see them this way. But it won't be for much longer. Let's hurry up and put this time gear back so we can evacuate everyone. Alright, let's actually do that. Okay, that is also the same. I just wanted to check if the caterpillars have some different stuff. Anyways, let's put it back, I guess. Here goes nothing. Hey, they're all alive! But I'm pretty sure they all don't know what the fuck happened. It worked! It actually worked! That's incredible! Oh, my head. Huh? Who was that? You there, what are you doing about the time gear, and why do I feel so strange? Well, that's gonna be a long explanation. Thanks to the heroic efforts of Shinx and Armaldo, they were able to restore Pokemon Square back to normal, freeing all of its residents from the grips of paralysis. But there was no rest for the weary. Time was of the essence now more than ever. After explaining everything to the residents of Pokemon Square, the long trek back to safety began. But first, there was one more sad but necessary thing to do. Retaking the time gear. Everyone should be at a safe distance by now. It should be okay. I wonder if this makes me a time thief. Time to go. Several days later, again. Right here is fine, Armaldo. I can make it the rest of my way myself. I have to do one other thing before going back to Treasure Town as well. You've gotta bring back the time gear, right? Yeah, and I think he would be better off sticking with everyone and making sure they get to Treasure Town. If you don't mind, I think I should go bring back the time gear alone. Not at all. It's good to catch up with everyone after all this time. You sure you can make it? I'll be fine. When do you think you'll be able to get everyone back? We're a big group and half of them ain't used to going on a grueling journey like this. I think they need time to rest up. My shelter is the last hospital place before Treasure Town, so I'll let them take all the time they need. But I'll get them to Treasure Town in time, don't worry. Perfect. Thanks, Armaldo. Don't forget, this is sort of what I do. With the time gear back and the watchful eyes of Uxie, Shinx finally returned to Treasure Town. With the wheels of his plan finally in motion, Shinx returned to the loving safety of the guild and his companions. Exhausted from his adventure, Shinx retired to the guild rooms for the rest. After all, tonight was certainly going to be another restless night. But Shinx knew that tomorrow, would be a day that was a long time coming. Alright. Chapter 12, the big day. Huh, no larder today. Works for me. Yeah, it's nice to not wake up with a headache like usual, but something feels off. I think you're worrying about nothing. Let's just start waking up. Anyways, this new chapter 12 and this big new day is something that we're going to take a look in the next episode because unfortunately I am all out of time for today. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Lonely Road so far and well, until the next one, I do wish you all a great day, night, evening, whatever, and bye.